Hey everybody, it's Elijah. Just wanted to share this new completed project we just got done with. 1972 timex. Very nice watch. It's got a nice Spadell bracelet on it, and this is complete service, new crystal. And funny thing happened on this one. It was a little embarrassing, but when I took this watch apart to service it, I took the crystal out and took the case back off and put it in the ultrasonic cleaner on hot and let it run for about 20 minutes. And that red bezel insert, quote unquote bezel insert that you see there, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing or what it was when I stuck it in the cleaner. And it wasn't until after I reassembled the original watch that my customer had noticed that the bezel insert was no longer there. And of course, I had to go back with my photos and realize that he was right. And I was just wondering where the bezel insert went. And so let me just help you out on these. If you are working on these, make sure that you check what it is and check what you're doing, because that's not an actual insert here. Like 90% of the watches that I work on have a plastic insert on them that you can pull out and clean, or it's inside the case that you can remove and touch up if you want. But that's not the case with this one. This one here is actually painted onto the case itself. And so when I ran it through the ultrasonic cleaner, I pulled it out and I realized that I had this reddish film inside my basket, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what it was. And come to find out, that's exactly what it was the paint had actually been removed from the inside of the case, and the bezel insert was no longer there. Which was, luckily we were able to fix it. It cost me $40 to replace the watch and find one identical that I could use. And I was able to find this one, and luckily it was a mistake, and it happens. An embarrassing one, but it did happen. But I corrected it, and I think overall it turned out really good, and it actually worked out really good too, because the original crown that was on his watch was just really rough, and it was really hard to wind up. And my good friend over Scott over on the West Coast sent me a brand new new old stock crown and stem for this one. And I'm glad that I had that on there, because once I put that on and I started winding this thing up, the hour wheel was sticking. So luckily we had a backup movement here that I was able to pull the parts off of, the cannon pinion and everything else, and get everything working correctly on it. Everything's nice and smooth on it. Transitions really well. The calendar functions great. And it's just an overall great piece. I went ahead and did a mirror finish polish on the case back, along with installed a new gasket for them, and it's running really good. I've got this thing set to where it's plus or minus 10 seconds in 24 hours. It's running very good, so I think I'll be very pleased with it. I didn't charge them for the stem and crown, and I didn't charge them for the replacement of finding the replacement parts or the replacement watch case to fix everything. Just stuck them with the $65 original service that I did on the piece, and I'm pretty happy with it. So again, it's a 1972 timex. I just love these watches. I love the dials. I love the hands. I can't get enough of them. I love when I get them in, especially when I get a handful of them. I can knock them out pretty quick. And thanks again for your business, you guys. I just wanted to share this one with you, and have a great weekend. Thanks.